Hello everyone, good afternoon. So I'm your Amjad Bhaiya and today we are going to learn something interesting in math. So be ready with your math notebook and pencil. Yes. Okay, so you have 5 seconds to take out your math notebook and pencil. Please do it fast. So I hope you are having your math notebook and pencil in your hand. So please copy this question in your notebook and try to solve it. I'm going to give you 10 seconds to copy this question and solve it. 5 seconds for copying question and another 5 seconds for solving this question. Okay, your time starts now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. So thank you so much for writing down this question in your math notebook. And now Bhaiya will try to solve this question and then you will match your answer with Bhaiya's answer. Okay? So if you have made any mistake, that's not a problem. So don't worry about that. Just look at here. So this is 4 and we cannot subtract 6 out of 4 because 4 is a small number and 6 is bigger number, right? So what we will do, we will borrow 1 from here because this is 4 at 1's place, 7 is at 10's place. So when we will borrow 1, then here will remain 6 and here it will become 10 because we are borrowing from 10's place 1. So 10 plus 4, 14. 14 minus 6. So if you don't know how to do minus directly, then what we are going to learn is just draw 14 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Now we have 6 here. So we will cut 6 lines. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 lines we cut. Then how many remains here? We will count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 14 minus 6 is 8. Now, as we wrote here that it is 6 because we borrowed 1 from 7, so it remains 6. So 6 minus 5 is 1. Now here is at hundreds place is 8. 8 minus 7 is 1. Now at thousands place there is 6 and here there is 4. So 6 minus 4 is 2. So the answer is 2118. Match your answer with my answer. Okay, thank you so much for matching. I hope your answer is correct. And now we'll go to next So what is the objective of today's class? The objective is students will be able to analyze data table and solve word problems based on subtraction. So I'm going to give you 5 seconds to copy this objective in your notebook. Yes, so your time starts now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and Z, E, R, O, 0. So thank you so much for writing down this objective in your notebook. So analyze data table. There is one word here. Then we will be able to solve word problems. This is another important word in this objective, and then subtraction. So we have 3 very important things to discuss in this objective. Analyze data table means that there will be one table which would be filled with data. And data means any type of information regarding anything. So it can be numbers, it can be names of people or things. And solving word problems means that, okay, let's look at here. What do you think? What is word problem and what is subtraction? What do you think? Just try to think for 3 seconds, because last year we have learned a lot about word problems. So could you recollect? Okay. So thank you so much for thinking about what is subtraction and what are word problems. So subtraction means taking out something or taking out one number from another number. For example, here is 7. If someone says that subtract 5 out of 7, then what we are basically doing is we are taking 5 out from 7. So 7 minus 5 is 2. So what we did, we took out 5 from 7. Okay. Now, what are word problems? So word problems are the questions which are in the form of sentences. Okay. We will have a look on these type of questions in the few next slides. So I hope you understood what is subtraction, what is data analyzing, and what is word problems. Now, again, I'm going to give you 5 seconds to write down this heading in your notebook. Keywords, put this as an heading in your notebook and copy. This is one difference. Number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5. So your 5 seconds starts now. Please copy, write down these keywords in your notebook. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. So thank you so much for writing down these keywords in your notebook. Why I have asked you to write is because these keywords will help you in understanding the operation, which operation you have to use in which question. So for example, if any of the word problem question, difference word is used, or subtract is used, or how many more is used, then you would be in a position to understand that this word problem belongs to subtraction, and then you will do subtraction, you will do minus, right? So keep these words in your mind. Okay. Now next is I do. Now Bhaiya will solve one question. You will not write anything. You will just look at the screen. You will just listen to Bhaiya and watch carefully. Okay. So Bhaiya went to buy things for his house. He purchased one fan and one bed. The cost of fan is 4,575 rupees. The cost of bed is 2,950 rupees. And the question is, how many more rupees does the fan cost than bed? How many more rupees? How much costlier is fan than bed? So if you look at the keyword here is how many more. So you have written in your notebook how many more means you will do minus, you will subtract. So the cost of fan is 4,575 rupees and the cost of bed is 2,950 rupees. Now we will write first 4,575 rupees because this is the bigger number, and then we will write smaller number down to that. And now we will subtract. So 5 minus 0 is 5. 7 minus 5 is 2. And here is 5. And here is 9. Again, because 5 is smaller than 9, so we cannot subtract 9 from 5. So what we will do, here is 4. So we will borrow 1 from here. And then it becomes 10. So 10 plus 5 is 15. 15 minus 9 is 6. Now here it was 4. We borrowed 1. So how many left? 3. Yes, correct. 3 left. 3 minus 2 is 1. So the answer is 1,625 rupees. So fan is costlier than bed of 1,625 rupees. Okay, I hope you understood it. Now, we do. This you have to do with the help of your family members. Take help of your cousins, your father, or if you don't understand, then you call me and then I'll help you. So the first question is, what is the difference between the cost of chairs and tables? So difference means if you look at keywords which you have write down in your notebook, difference is the keyword here. So difference means you are going to do minus, you will subtract. So what is the difference between the cost of chairs? Cost of chairs and tables. So cost of chairs and tables, right? So if you look at the first here, this is chairs and the cost of chair is 6,845 rupees. And then you look at the cost of tables. So the cost of table is 4,452 rupees. Now what is the difference? So by looking at the word difference, you might have understood the difference means minus. So the first step of solving this is write down the bigger number. So 6,845 is bigger number. Write it first. Then second we have cost of tables. 4,452. This is the cost of tables. Now put minus sign here, subtraction sign. Now you are going to solve this. If you don't know how to solve it, then please ask to your parents or call Bhaiya. I'm going to give you 1 minute to solve this question. Okay, your time starts now. Twenty more seconds. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. 3 seconds. 1 second. And 0. Thank you so much for solving this question. I hope you did it correctly. If there are some mistakes, then please reach out to Bhaiya and ask help to your brothers, parents, or siblings. Thank you. Now, this is you do. You do means you will not ask to anyone. This time, whatever you have learned till now, you will use those things, those methods, and solve these questions. Okay? You will not ask to Bhaiya, you will not ask to your siblings, and you will not ask to your parents. You will just try to solve by themselves. If something goes wrong, then it's completely okay. Don't worry about it. If something, if you did it wrong, then it's fine, completely fine. Just reach out to Bhaiya saying, hey Bhaiya, look, this is the answer, and send me the picture so I can look at your answer and then give you feedback. So the question for you is this. How many more rupees does Sunita have than Slok? So first you will look here who is having more money. You will look at the bigger number and try to see who is having more money, and then you are going to use your operation, minus, plus, whatever. You are going to find out keyword in this question, and then you will do it. Okay, so you have 5 seconds to write down this question in your notebook and solve it. Okay, your time starts now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Thank you so much for writing down this question in your notebook, and please solve it all alone. Don't ask help from other people. And now this is your homework. So there is rice, rupees of price, cost of price, wheat, sugar, pulses. Question number 1 is, how many more rupees is rice costlier than wheat? Rice, how many rupees is costlier than wheat? So first is rice. This is the cost of price. This is the cost of wheat. So in these both the items, how many more rupees rice is costlier? That you have to find out. Question number 2, take away the cost of pulses from the cost of sugar. So look at the keyword and use method of subtraction to find out the cost of sugar. Okay, so this is your homework. Write down this homework in your notebook, solve these questions, and send me picture of your questions on WhatsApp. And one more thing, if you could not write questions when you were watching video, then it's okay. You can play video again, and wherever you did not write, you left some questions, you just pause your video and write down. So I hope you will enjoy this class. Thank you so much. And please do send me your homework back on my WhatsApp number. Thank you so much.